Alright, I'm going to be giving a quick overview on how a DPF exhaust system works on a 2010 Dodge and everything that goes into it as far as how it all works. We'll start with the downpipe. EGT sensor before the downpipe on 2010, they put that in there. This is DOC built inside, you can't really see down into it. Another exhaust temp sensor. Basically the reason they put that there was to try to see if you are getting any face plugging on the DOC. This piece here, that's your DOC, your diesel oxidation catalyst. It basically just traps NOx to try to help reduce emissions. It's basically its only point. This here is also a oxygen sensor or exhaust lambda sensor. It just senses how much oxygen is in your exhaust before your DOC and after your DOC. And also there's another EGT sensor. I'll take this one out, show you what it looks like. That's basically just the EGT sensor. And you see these tubes right here. We'll start with that for the DPF on what goes on with it. These both go to a sensor that's still mounted on the truck. This one screws in before your DPF. This one here screws in after your DPF. All it does is just measure soot load across the DPF, so it's telling you up front and out back, and it's seeing how much pressure difference is between them to try to tell when you need a regen. And there's your last exhaust temp sensor. This is always going to be your hottest in the system, because this thing gets hot. It'll get up to 1,000 degrees whenever you regen it. And it goes into a little mini muffler and then into the tailpipe. And all the regenning and all that all occurs in the cylinders. So when it goes through regen, it injects fuel in the exhaust stroke, comes down through, heats this up to about 500-600, and this will get hot to about 1,000, and it'll burn all the soot off inside. Pretty common, pretty basic, nothing real. You could see kind of something funny. You see those light spots down in the DPF there? You can kind of see them. That's kind of a melted honeycomb area. I mean, that's not very good, so it's a good thing I got this thing off. But that's basically the overview of it, on how it works.